pack skills. So learning to skate in a group. It's very different from skating alone. It's a thing I struggle with myself. I think especially when you're tall, you have long legs. We train so much having longer steps, which also means we can touch other people and we don't have infinite space when we want to pass people. Or sometimes we're just in a position in the track where we're in a very compact area and there's a lot of things going on. So we need to learn to be calm in that and learn to control that. So we're going to do different drills. Some are just to make you comfortable in little space and skating close to others. And some are finding the right opportunities to pass and enter a pack. You remember when we had the talk, you had a lot of questions like, what if I'm in 4th position and I want to go in 2nd position? And we do this and that, where do I pass? Where do I enter? And my answer was almost every time like, that depends on the situation. So today, we're gonna try and teach you how to find the right solution and execute it really fast when skating. It's gonna be different every time, so you need to see, oh, there is a good space, I can get in there. For all these exercises, you're gonna have to enter a pack. Even if it's on a track, and you get to the turn, you still have to enter a pack. And people don't want you to enter because they like their position. So the best way to enter, if you do like this, you get a warning and then you get disqualified. So you can't just use your arms. If you step in like this, you also can't do this because I'm definitely not stable now. And if this is one leg against the whole skater, he's winning. So you need to step in with the whole body and then make that space. Because if I'm in front of him and I step here, I'm in charge. He can't really do anything now. It's all of me against his head. I'll win. So step in with the hip and the whole body. The nice thing, what if I touch the skate here? Then I'm still stable. So you step in like that, and he can't do anything. He has to give me space. So remember that it feels a little sketchy, it can be a little scary because you're going somewhere, but if you move with all of your center of gravity, you just step in. The faster you can do it, the better, because it's hard skating out here, and if I'm here, I can't skate anymore. So try and hop in here. That's the same for all the exercises. The first exercise we're going to do is the opposite of stepping in. It's just getting used to protect. Now you can't have an arm up to block, you also can't have an arm to get in. So you gotta be really close. If, let's say you're the person that wants to get into the pack, and there's this much gap between two people, this much between other people, and this much between the first people. You go in where there's more space, it's easier. So all of you need to get comfortable being closer. One thing, people, if you're here, it's an open door. If you're here, nobody's gonna try and get in here. So try and be as close as possible. But still, there's a lot of things you need to do right to be able to do that. You need to skate the same pattern, and you also need to be comfortable. You can't even, if you skate well, you won't even be able to see the skates of the person in front of you because you'll be so close. So the first exercise we're doing to get our skates on is to get really close. We're gonna skate a little where you have to touch the person in front of you all the time. And then we're gonna take next step, you have to touch with a flat hand all the time. And the next one is that you have to reach all the way up to the upper back all the time. If you have your hand up on the upper back, you don't have to have the hand there when you skate. But then you're so close that nobody's gonna try and get that space. Good at being close, you are good at being in the pack. The next exercise is a pack slalom. So you gotta get good at getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out of a pack. So try and skate in the pack here without skating. Next exercise, when your coach yells go, the last person will have to do a slalom in the pack. So I step in here, I skate a little, I step in here, I skate a little, I step in here, I skate a little, I step in here. Try and execute it. Don't sprint, but do it as fast as possible without losing too much energy. So when I say step, it's not a walk into the pack, because then again we have the same issue. That's uncomfortable. You just step in all together. So for this exercise, I'm going to give you numbers. And when your number is yelled, you gotta get into the other pack. So you're gonna be skating in 2 packs next to each other. And when we yell your number, as fast as possible, you switch packs. So say 1, 2, 1, 2. You gotta get into the other pack as fast as you can. If you go a little in the front, a little in the back, if that's the fastest, that's fine. But the goal here is to find space and take that space. Imagine what we talked about. If one pack is next to another, one is going faster, before 10 people pass you, you have to get into that pack and follow it. So here, when you hear your number, you find a gap, you take that.